Hi there. This short 4-minute video is taken in early September 2022 in the port of Port aux Basques in Newfoundland. And this is me and my truck getting ready to board, and under the direction of the ferry staff directed me on board. And then from there, you have to leave your vehicle, and all ferries when you cross from North Sydney to Newfoundland or return, you have to exit your vehicle, and during the entire voyage you're not allowed in your vehicle, so you must take everything with you. So this little video here just shows me boarding, and then the last part of it is getting off the ferry in North Sydney, and then hitting the highway. But it's just a short little video here. I thought that you would enjoy seeing the difference in the ferry boarding, etc. As I mentioned in the previous videos, the ferries that you take from North Sydney over to Newfoundland, you have to have a reservation. There's no just showing up and boarding. You must have a reservation. The ferry from Port aux Basques to North Sydney and return is about 7 hours. And the ferry from North Sydney to Argentia, which only runs in the summer months and 3 days a week, is 17 hours. So my advice again is to make sure that you book well in advance. And for the longer ferry, I certainly recommend you book a cabin because it's an overnight trip, and having a cabin is quite nice. As I mentioned, that you're not allowed in your vehicle during any of the boarding, so take with you all your stuff that you're going to use during the boarding. And it's quite comfortable. The ferries have lots of relaxing areas, and the coffee shop and the restaurants, etc., and a bar. And so it's quite comfortable. There is no Wi-Fi, but you do still maintain self-service, a fair ways offshore, which is pretty good. But just be in mind that there is no Wi-Fi on board the ferries. There is Wi-Fi at the terminals, which is pretty good, and so that's convenient. The one thing you also want to keep in mind is that the ferries run subject to weather. So if there's a storm brewing or a ferry breaks down or whatever, your reservations can be changed at a moment. And fortunately, everything for me fell into place. I had no problems, no issues. The weather was beautiful, as you can see. But I know a friend of mine who just recently is there, and her ferries have been changed, and it kind of screwed up her trip. So keep that in mind, and do your homework, and make sure you reserve well in advance. So again, hope you enjoyed this little video, and make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you don't mind. Thanks very much.